Hey guys, in this video, I wanted to talk about the FusionPrep Insights Dashboard, give you a little background on why we developed it, and help you understand how it can serve your restaurants. So the main driving force that resulted in us developing the dashboard was really to provide detailed insights to above store, corporate, and management employees. The only way for these team members to truly know what's happening in their restaurants today as it relates to safety and compliance is usually to visit the kitchen, look through lots of clipboards of paper records, and try to decipher where the best areas of opportunity are and where really the true problems are that kitchen is experiencing. And that's really the problem we set out to solve. So, with the Fusion Prep Insights dashboard, you can finally sleep at night knowing your kitchens are practicing proper safety, HACCP, and compliance procedures, schedules, and policies. You can quickly identify individual restaurants that need assistance or additional training and support, and easily identify consistent issues and concerning patterns in your kitchens. Things like the soup being out of temp 10 times in the last 14 days, or the 3 p.m. temp log not being completed regularly, and a whole lot more. So let's take a look at all the data that's available in the dashboard. You can see we're looking at a mock restaurant now, just for about a 2 week time period here. And the first thing we're showing here at the top is how they're completing their scheduled checks. A check in Fusion Prep can be anything from a line check, a temp log, a checklist, anything like that can be scheduled. And so here we can see that almost every day that there are checks that this particular restaurant is missing, or that they're on some days even that they're completing late. They're not missing them, but they're completing them late. And so this helps identify really easily. And you can pull these reports and look at this dashboard for any date range, but this helps you identify, number one, are they following the proper schedule? Below that, we show the common checks that they are completing late. So you can see here, this particular restaurant is, their 4 p.m. taste and temp limited menu check. They were late on 2 different times during this date period to really help you understand better what individual scheduled checks that they are most commonly missing or completing late. Then over here on the right, and we have days that have the most exceptions. An exception is any time an employee is completing a check and they're marking an item as unacceptable. That can be something that's at a temp or something that they've identified that there's a problem with. So this really helps you understand not only how many that there were, but what days seem to have the most exceptions. And then below that, we show what items are experiencing the most exceptions, or what we would consider problem check items. So, for this particular restaurant, the oranges had an issue 5 different times during this date range. Really help you to quickly identify, again, like we had talked about earlier, where those problem areas are. You can see which checks are being missed the most, which checks that are being completed that are not scheduled. A lot of our customers have checks that are completed on more of an ad hoc basis, where they're just completed as necessary. They're not on a schedule. So this just helps you identify that those restaurants are utilizing those, which ones they're utilizing, and how often they're using them. We show some basic label printing stats here as well to help you identify and get a good understanding for if this restaurant is, or particular kitchen, excuse me, is printing a proper amount of labels. So if we have a really high volume restaurant and they are printing less labels than you're averaging system wide for all of your restaurants and all of your kitchens, then there's probably a problem there. They're probably not labeling all the things they should be. So you can see here, we show in blue what this particular unit or this particular kitchen is printing, and then in red is the averages amongst all of your kitchens for your brand. Some stats very similar about portion labels that are being printed. For those that aren't aware, Fusion Prep has a really cool portion label feature that prints out a unique batch code on each label that you're able to use to print individual portion labels in the future. So if you label, let's say, 5 gallons of ranch dressing today, and tomorrow you're portioning that out into smaller containers that you also need to label, you can easily reprint labels that have the same prep date, the same expiration date, the same prep chef. It also includes a full history of how that product got to where it is today to help you really understand when it was portioned and even who portioned that item. We show you when your team members are using the system most by when they're viewing the most recipes by the hour of the day. So this particular kitchen seems like 9 a.m. is a pretty popular time here. What most of those recipes are, or the recipes, sorry, that are being viewed the most, and then the same thing for build cards, which this particular restaurant just isn't utilizing. So since you watched this video, for a very limited time, we're offering free dashboard implementations to any restaurant that's interested. We'll help you configure all of your temp logs, checklists, and line checks. We'll create your daily safety and compliance schedules, and even train you on how to use this dashboard to improve safety and compliance in your kitchens. All you need to do is click the schedule button on this page or visit fusionprep.com/insights to schedule your free implementation today. We're only offering these free implementations for a very limited time, so you definitely don't want to delay. As a bonus, we're even throwing in full access to the full Fusion Prep platform for 30 days completely free, so you can not only test drive the dashboard, but also all of our other features and see for yourself how Fusion Prep can dramatically improve training, safety, compliance, and efficiency in your restaurants. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any ideas you'd like to share on how Fusion Prep can better serve your restaurants, please drop an email to ideas@fusionprep.com. We love getting feedback from the community, and we personally read each and every email. It's truly how Fusion Prep has gotten to be the platform that it is today. Thanks again, guys.